Hello and welcome back to Midweek Point and Click. We're on episode 3 of Lost Horizon. No, we're not. We're on episode 4 of Lost Horizon. Got Steve in the house. How you doing, Steve?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing all right. I had to during the timer, I had a mouthful of cereal that I couldn't chew down because there was so many like raisins and stuff in there. So I had to
Right.
go a little bit of overtime. Ah. Oh, did you have a good week?
Yeah, pretty good. Uneventful, but pretty good.
Yeah, you stayed out of trouble,
What was
didn't get
you?
arrested? Yeah, my
No,
week
not
was all
this
right.
time.
Yeah, work was all right. I was on escalations, which always sucks. No one likes to be on escalations, but here we are. Weekend now. Yeah, pretty smooth running. Welcome in, Psyche and Ardwood Fun. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So, Steve, I believe you're down for the recap today. You want to give us a bit of wisdom?
Yeah, I guess first thing I did have, well, this week the admin lady did tell me, not in a bad way. She said it was actually, but she said you swore during the Wednesday meeting. Dropped the
You
F
did.
bomb. Yep, with in front of the old company. And she goes, "That's funny because you don't normally do that." But she goes, "It's said in a good way, like the cadence and stuff that you had in your voice made it funny rather than bad."
Oh, naughty
um,
boy.
but then also that meeting, I also restrained myself because the Friday before, we're at the meeting with the boss and we've been talking about we have these periodic sprints, and
Mm.
they got mentioned that we have a naming. We'll try to come up with a name for every one, and I'd given up at one stage, putting my ideas forth, but I started using ChatGPT, and then I started putting names for just to have someone beat ChatGPT each time. But the boss said it's ridiculous that we do it one by one. We should just, I don't know if it's something I've been thinking of, but I don't know if it was raised by someone else or me to just go with the theme. Just,
Mm.
I think I might have, and so like you could do tree species or something like, because part of our one of our clients is some of our clients are vegetation management,
Mm.
something like that, and they mentioned cocktails,
Mm.
and then I immediately said like, "Oh yeah, I would like cocktails because I could put forward wet pussy and
Sex on the beach, slippery nipple.
yeah, yeah." So I put out um, a couple, and the boss's son put out one, and it's like,
Oh,
so
sorry,
sort of
Steve.
joy.
We got a raid. Welcome in, guys.
Hey everyone.
Steve is just
But
telling us a
then
story.
that was raised in a meeting with in front of the whole company that we should move to that, and they did also mention cocktails, and it's like, I will keep my mouth shut this time. I'm not fully comfortable with. And then you're launching into the filthy names for cocktails.
Awesome. That's great. You guys should just write out the whole list so you're not constantly coming up with them anyway. Do it in advance,
Yeah, we did a clever. That would be the better way to do it.
Mm. Ripple, how was Sally Face? I think it was called. I saw you streaming. I popped in for a little bit just to see what that was before I started. Good stuff. Kind of reminded me of Don't Starve or something. There was kind of like a little bit of that element to it. Maybe it was just the art. I'm not too sure.
I saw one was posted in Discord. Or is that another one?
I'm not too sure. I'd never seen it before. It was like a girl that was wearing like it looked like a man's face as a mask or something. I don't know. It's strange. But welcome in, Raiders. We are playing Lost Horizon, which is actually a really decent point and click game.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly so. And there is a sequel that I never played, but maybe I should get that and add it to the list going forward. Um, but essentially, it's a like an Indiana Jones like, if you will. He doesn't have a whip and all that, but he's an adventurer that goes across the world and all that. It's good stuff. But yeah, Steve, if you want to give your recap now, and then I'll share the game with you once you're done.
Recap. Can't remember the exact split, but it was right before we had to get into this. We'd passed the Nazi camp the previous stream. and gone a bit further than that. The bit we had was a bit we had to get into a complex where there were gas grenades
Mm.
with connected by tripwires across a bridge. Um, we finally got around that by putting planks to get around. And in the complex was a Doberman, and there was a very complex set of steps to deal with the Doberman, where because you had to get him out to eat something, eat some meat in order to distract him to get some of the stuff in the scene.
The
Um,
spam.
using a electromagnet, one of those electromagnet pickup things. I need to finally get him to return to his kennel, and then we could, with a makeshift bomb, like a similar concept to a dry ice bomb, but it was something different from dry ice. It was like baking soda and something else. Baking soda and some sort of fruit juice,
That's right.
like
Yep.
citrus juice.
Mm.
I made the equivalent of a similar to a dry ice bomb. It's just put that in a bottle and throw it, and it caused the snow gathered up on the roof to fall down and trap the Doberman inside the kennel.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of like a neat set of steps and neat concept. We basically went in. It was mostly just and we're just like finding stuff and moving through rooms inside. I don't remember there being much. The last step was you mentioned the scissor lift, where
Mm.
there was a switch to raise the scissor lift, so we had to get the person with us to go onto the scissor lift, only for her to bitch the entire time.
Yeah, she's a bit
That
of
she had
a
to do it.
negative Nancy, that one.
Yeah, and when she got it, she's like, "Got this is a bunch of useless junk," which of course it won't be. Point and click mechanics. I mean, it'll. It's already had, and he's mentioned that several times there's been apparently useless junk that's then allowed them to progress or save them.
I mean, that's an adventure game in a nutshell, right? It's always useless
Yeah.
junk in your pocket until it becomes, valuable, I guess.
Um, yeah, but it's sort of unfortunate. Like that's the one thing that's this was a later game too. I would hope they would get rid of the trope of having a partner with you, but then the partner has nothing to do.
There's been a few times where we've moved like between the characters.
Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, it's like then giving her that attitude when via point and click knowledge things, she's like a sidekick that doesn't have anything to do much, and our character is the one that does stuff.
Yeah, I think it was the
It's something they could fix if they had like. I was thinking like they give us something to do, something more than the dig. The dig tried to solve it by having the journalist do research. I remember, but even that was bad because she was her pitching when she wasn't actually doing anything.
I think snark
Um,
was a thing at the time though. Like that's when all the Marvel films and all that,
yeah,
where the lady sidekick is just like full of quips to, yeah.
yeah, but it'd be good if they're doing something more than research. And this, she's doing even less. I was thinking the other way you could solve it is if she had a concussion, because she's been knocked around a bit. So
She
if she
has.
had a concussion and didn't have snark, then it'd be like, okay, she's not doing much because, yeah,
I
for
can
health
imagine
reasons, she can't.
they'll fall in love or something at the end. That it feels like that's what the way it's going to be going.
Yeah, almost certainly.
So she's probably going to slowly over time warm up. I think the idea of the reason for her snark is because we left her and her family in the lurch, and she says she's forgiven us, or at least makes out, but then also does a backhanded, quip here and there. But anyway, yeah, we went to the Middle East after that.
Oh, yeah, so there's a whole section. Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
I should remember the whole section. So there's a Middle East section that reminds me of another game. I forget what it's called. Um, but yeah, there's like a bazaar. Most of the time was spent around a bazaar. We've got to pay bond to a guy in prison, and he's in one of those prison complexes for which, for whatever reason, the public has access to his window. And his window isn't even glass; it's just bars. So theoretically, we can't do it in the game, but theoretically, someone could hand anything to him through the bars, and he can talk to anyone practically that will come up to the window. So that's a weird lack of security. But we're going to find bail, and it seems to be one of those logic things where he gives us like a couple of bucks or the local currency. It's not bucks. And we've got to make some like $300.
Yeah, whatever the currency is, I can't
With
remember
the
either.
currency, we've got to make 300. And it's one of those adventure game logic things. Like not done that often, but it's sort of fun when it does it. Where it's you're going up bit by bit. Like,
Mm.
you know, a certain amount of money to buy this in order to get a slightly higher amount of money. So there's a guy playing 3-card Monty. So I think at one stage, but it's a reasonable buy-in. So at one stage, we've got to figure out probably A, how to get that much money, and B, how to rig the game, I guess. But
Yeah.
before the Monty guy, we need to win some sort of physical contest. In order to do that, we had to get a certain garb. I can't forget what it was called. It had to be a blue one, and they didn't have blue in stock, so we got the white one, and then had a bunch of adventure game logic with the dye maker in order for him to dye the suit or the clothes, the traditional garb. And now we're ready. We haven't started, so we're at the point where we got that, but we haven't started the physical contest.
That's right. We're ready to fight. So let me launch the game now and we'll get into that. I'll share it with you as well, Steve. One sec. Let's stop the music. Deep Silver. All right, let's see if I can share that with you now. Get out of here, Anno ad, whatever the hell that is. All right, you should see that now. All right, make sure we get the right date. 8th of the 11th. Yeah, this one's the latest.
And yeah, I forgot we're in Marrakesh, which is a good Hitman level.
It is, indeed. Yep, there's our blue Jalaba. Okay. Oh, we've got our flute that we play for the camel as well. You completed chapter 3 today? Nice. Not sure how many chapters there are, but making some good headway. Okay, let's see. I wonder if we're going to end up going to... We went to the Oasis already, but I wonder if we'll ever go to, like, the ancient ruins. Or the Quai d'Isil.
I'd better get this jalaba on before I get there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, for an Englishman wearing traditional
it.
Berber robes, you look magnificent, my friend.
It took a little longer than expected, but we're good to go now, right?
Yes, yes, of course. Please, enjoy the festival.
Cheers.
All right. What do we have? Let's talk to him.
I've been called stranger enough for the time being.
Okay.
This guy looks to be running the show and checking everyone's properly attired.
Carpet merchant's tent?
I'm not much of a carpet boy. I like the rustic parquet flooring in my office. A carpet dealer. These guys haggling is world-renowned.
The wrestling tent. Here we go.
I am looking for a challenger for Aziz the Invincible.
Oh, wow.
Who has the courage to
Yeah,
challenge
Shinjo's
Aziz?
going to be a
100 francs for anyone who can bring Aziz to his
Thanks.
knees.
That's the currency.
All right, what do we got? No doubt we'll probably do something with this bucket.
A bucket of water. I'm not thirsty.
Okay.
Tellingly, these skinny-looking guys have no wish to square up to Aziz.
Do we have anything that we can... No, we don't have any poison or anything. All right, let's have a chat.
He's trying to get people to sign up for a fight against Aziz.
Ah, finally we have a new challenger for Aziz. This is your purpose here, stranger, yes?
How's the audio, everyone? Hopefully it's not too bad.
I'm not here for the conversation.
Put your hands together for the challenger from the west. How should I announce you?
Well, my name's Fenton Paddock.
A dull name.
Excellent,
from?
thank you.
Hong Kong?
But you are British, no? Leave it to me. I am an expert in such things. Introducing the challenger from 10,000 miles away. here to fight against the champion of the Caramouche, Aziz the Invincible. Please, welcome to the ring the foreigner, the 300-pound titan, the one and only Padlock! If Padlock can defeat the undefeatable Aziz, he will claim for himself a prize worthy of a champion. 100 francs. The rules of the game are very simple. The one who lies motionless on the ground for more than 10 seconds, or who is ejected from the arena first, loses. Let the battle begin!
Oh God, what have I let myself in for?
Okay, so he drinks that before the fight.
Yeah, okay. So we got our
You lose.
Damn.
Perfect.
I did warn you about Aziz.
I'm just trying to lull him into a false sense of security. Next time, it's the real deal. Jesus, I'll be lucky if I walk away from the next time.
What are we going to do then?
I'm not much of a carpet boy. I like...
Okay, so we can't go into the office, the tent.
Is there nobody here who would like to challenge Aziz? Are you all cowards?
There's really nothing. It's not going to work, but might as well try everything. Nope. Nope. I reckon we need something to give him the pooies or something. Oh, what's this? Shaman's tent. Didn't see that. Shamans usually have, like, herbs and things.
Peace be with you, my friend.
And with you too.
Relax. And let me tell you your fortune.
It's not really my thing, but you can have a go if you like.
Why is
You're
it
going
that
to
you
drop
are
in a
here
medic into
if
a
you do not
strongman
believe?
strength.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Wait.
Whoa.
You're looking for something.
Who isn't?
Well said, my son. But you are looking for a friend. But along the way, you have already lost much.
Granted. My plane, my booze, my artificial sheep.
That's right.
You've traveled far and wide, but what you seek is a long way away and well hidden. To reach it, you will have to break boundaries that could bring you close to failure. And perhaps after all that, you will see something that was never meant to be seen. This search is a test. If you pass it, you will find what you are looking for. If you fail, then endless darkness will come over the world, and all hope will be lost.
You've managed to be both incredibly vague and very specific. You're saying I'm responsible for saving the world. All I'm really after is my friend Richard.
Both questions lead to the same answer. If you succeed, you will find your friend. You will have to decide, however, what price you are willing to pay to save your friend.
We'll give up Kim to
If
save
you
Richard.
fail, it will be more
Oh,
than
come
his
on.
life at risk.
Not for the first time. I think we're done here. I don't really have time to decipher these cryptic pleasantries.
Wait. I see something joyous as well. Shortly before you reach your goal, you will find something that you do not seek, because you believe it to be lost.
You mean I'll have a full set of cufflinks again?
Hmm.
Well, hats off to you. It was a good performance at any rate.
Knowing your future can be exciting, but frightening as well. Whatever way you look at it, it's a very intense experience.
Yes, but something tells me that intensity isn't entirely natural. Be honest. You've got something a bit naughty burning in the background, right?
Oh, this is no secret. The smoke of the thorn apple seed opens the mind and deepens your consciousness. There has been no manipulation or hypnosis. I simply sharpened your senses so that you could see images from your future.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty relaxed, if you know what I mean.
And tomorrow, you will have a serious headache. But do not concern yourself. Thorn apple is not harmful in such small quantities. Believe it or not, we actually use it as an aphrodisiac
Hello.
and a remedy for lung problems, as an example. Having said that,
That's convenient
you
because we're
need
about to
know
wrestle with
that
the
it
big
is
strong lad.
poisonous and must be used in moderation.
Can you sell me some of your thorn apple seeds?
You seem to like those, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I have some problems with my lungs or something. I think thorn apple seeds are the only cure.
It sounds most likely. Unfortunately, I cannot give you any from my stock, as I am already running low. But you can find thorn apples growing almost anywhere where there's enough moisture.
Okay,
It
oasis.
looks like a thorny weed with white flowers. You're sure to find some in the area.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Okay. Let us poison a wrestler.
Can't wait to get this robe off. Blue's not my color.
I don't reckon I've ever seen you wear blue before, Steve.
Yes, I don't.
These must be the seeds the shaman talked about. I'll grab a plant. They're a little thorny. It needs must.
I was originally streaming, the idea I had was to do programming stream like other people do, or like some other people do. And I still wear blue on that stream all the time.
Look clean,
Oh, okay.
That is
but I
shit
suspect
that had like
clean
technology names.
has a somewhat
or something.
different definition around here.
It's gonna sound cam anyway, but that's like the streaming. Was the programming streaming shirt I'd wear?
Is there nobody here who would like to challenge Aziz? Are you all cowards?
Bad, Fenton. Shouldn't be cheating, but it's all for the greater good. I just need to slip the seeds in when no one's looking.
How are we going to do that?
I am looking for a challenger for Aziz the Invincible. Who has the courage to challenge Aziz? 100 francs for anyone who can bring Aziz to his knees.
Job done.
Oh, okay, cool. Job done. Let us fight the wrestler again.
You? You want to try again? Really? Hear ye, hear ye. The British Bulldog, the mighty Pedlock, has returned to challenge Aziz once more. This is why you have returned, correct?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Excellent. Let the battle begin.
A bad case of the Puis coming right up.
Got him.
Unbelievable.
You
How
win.
did you best Aziz?
Perfect.
I am the mighty Padlock. Do you need more explanation?
I am certainly impressed. We will need to retire Aziz very soon, I think. Please, take your 100 francs.
Thanks very much.
Aziz is dead.
Giving a little bit too much.
All right, we've got 100 francs, which means that we can... Oh.
Can't wait to get this robe off. Blue's not my color.
With the Monty game, three door Monty? No, what'd you call it?
This is a different version because he doesn't use cards, but it's usually, well, it's got multiple names, but the most common name is 3-card Monty.
Oh, okay. I always knew it as the shell game, but I think if he's using a ball, we could potentially see where the ball is with our little radar gun. This thing, gold detector.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it has to be gold. Let us save it. Where is the save button? All right.
Now, where do we get the gold detector? I don't
Ah,
remember that.
it's you again. What do you think? Care for a little game?
And how would it possibly work when? I don't know. Gold is yeah.
We used it for yeah, gold detectors are specifically for gold. Metal detectors for gold usually. We were given it, I think, with the jewelry guy. Maybe I can't remember. All right,
Why
let's do
not?
it.
Maybe I'll get lucky.
Excellent. Let's start with a warm-up round.
Okay.
We'll play without bets first. Before we start, take a close look at everything so that you understand the game and won't accuse me of anything afterwards. So, I've got a wooden ball here. I'll set it under this cup. See?
Why would I need to accuse you of anything, sir?
You haven't lost me yet.
Now, I'll move the cups to different positions. Got it?
I think so.
Where's the ball now? Choose a cup.
Well, it's the middle one, but
Middle cup. Got to be.
Exactly. You see? It's simple, isn't it? Now, let's get down to business. If you choose the correct cup, you will win double the amount of your bet. But if you get it wrong, your money belongs to me.
Got it. Let's start. Is it just me, or did you go a little faster that time?
Well, of course, it's going to get harder once you placed your bet. So, where's the ball?
maybe he's not going to cheat. It's just going to be
The
faster.
ball has to be under the middle cup.
Or not? Tough luck.
Bullshit! I saw it. He does cheat.
Damn. There goes my money.
Another round?
You'd love that, wouldn't you? No, no. I've had enough.
What a pity. Maybe later.
Wow. This guy earns his money. I need to win it back. But I get the impression it's not exactly a fair fight. I need a way to track the ball's movements.
How are we going to track the ball's movements? Like, I assume... Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Do we still have 75 francs? Oh, down here. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, I think we got it from the snake charmer, actually. Oh, no, that was the flute. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
It looks like you're still having a break.
Quite right, Sidi.
Then I won't keep you any longer.
Okay, so we've got enough. Do we just have to win twice?
Ah,
300
the
francs.
Englishman. How can Jamil be of service?
At the moment, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'll catch you later.
You won't find better quality at such good price anywhere else, Sidi.
And if, during my quest to save my best friend's life, I have a sudden need for fine jewelry, you'll be my first port of call, Jamil. Promise.
I do like that the NPCs are now sort of like out of action. Okay,
I don't need anything from him.
perfect.
Better leave him alone.
How bizarre. How bizarre. Greengrocer, Potter's Workshop. Did we go in the Potter's Workshop? I don't remember.
Nothing I want to buy,
Okay.
and no salesman lurking around either.
Okay.
I have a blue jalaba. Don't need anything else.
Lovely.
I'm not going to need any fruit or veg for a while.
Perfect. What's this one? To the station. Have we been?
That's the way to the train station. But I can't leave without the eye. I'll let him get back to work.
Nice. Okay. This is good. Oh yeah, we set fire to the police car. That was pretty good.
Everything's sorted with Professor Hayes. Now all I have to do is get him out of prison. Almost everything, then. Officially, I'm not allowed to talk to Hayes. Unofficially, there's always the cell window. I don't need this anymore. Good day.
What do you want now?
Okay.
That's
so
everything for now.
I wish you a pleasant day, monsieur.
where's the exit? There we go. Anything here? We got some hay.
I don't think this camel's going anywhere. It may look clean, but I suspect clean has a somewhat different definition around here. I don't need another lecture.
Okay, we're good here.
I don't think Aziz is quite ready for a rematch with the Fentonator. I'm not much of a carpet boy. I don't think Aziz is...
Okay. Our options are
Not much more for me in there.
non-existent now. Okay.
Can't wait to get this robe off. Blue's not my color.
Need a way to track the ball.
A thimble rigger. You have to follow the cups and guess which one holds the ball. I'm tempted. I need to get the bail money somehow, but this guy's a pro. Even if I could follow the right cup, I reckon he'd somehow come out on top. Then Professor Hayes would have to stay rotting in prison. I need a plan to optimize my chances. A thimble rigger.
Well, what could it be?
I'm tempted, but this guy... Then, Professor, I need a plan. Visit the Great Berber Festival and enjoy dancing, music, and traditional delicacies. Just north of the town and easy to get to.
Okay, that's just the same. I think we've...
All kinds of exotic fruits and vegetables.
Hayes is doing better thanks to the heart drops. Fenton must now get the professor out of prison to find out more about Shambhala and the Eye of the Dragon. The prize money from the wrestling match will not be enough to pay the bail. Fenton must find a way to double it. Gambling seems to be the best option, and perhaps Fenton can find some way to increase his luck.
Like, I feel I know what we need to do, but it's all just a matter of
but
finding.
that one step on either using the gold detector or whether it's that or some other way, that one step of what.
Yeah. I feel we need some gold to, like a gold ball. Where would a gold
I was
ball
talking
be?
with his ball.
Yeah, and then from there we can use the metal detector. Where would a gold ball be? Oh, hang on. What if it's in the actual jewelry?
Ah, the Englishman. How can Jamil be of service?
At the moment, I have no idea. I'll catch you later.
You won't find better quality at such good price anywhere else, Sidi.
And if, during my quest to save my best friend's life, I have a sudden need for fine jewelry, you'll be my first port of call, Jamil. Promise.
It's not a...
It's empty.
Hang on.
Pretty, though. It's got an elaborate gold ornament on the top.
Yeah.
It's empty. Why should I break this thing? Let me rephrase that. Why shouldn't I break this thing?
All right. Did we break? Oh, we did. Okay, cool. We got our ball.
I can't follow the cups at all. I don't think there's much room for fair play in this arrangement, on either side of the table.
Ah, it's you again. I knew you would want to give it another try.
I'll play again, but I want to make sure that everything's above board.
You're not accusing me of doing something underhand with my cups or the ball, are you?
In a
100%.
word,
Don't worry. I've got nothing to hide. I'll prove to you that I'm not cheating. I'll use any suitable item that you give me. It shouldn't be too big, and it has to fit under the cups. So, what should we play with?
how about this gold ball here?
No problem. We'll play with that.
All right. Let's see if we can follow it.
But that will double the opening bet. Each of us will put in 50 francs.
Okay.
Then let's get started.
All right.
So, which cup is hiding your golden ball? If you guess right, you win 100 francs.
It's the middle one for sure.
No reaction. The golden ball doesn't seem to be under the middle cup. God bless modern science. The gold detector lit up, so the gold ball must be under the right cup. If the detector's working, the gold ball must be under this cup. All right then, the ball is definitely under the right cup.
Yahoo! Got him.
So it is. We have a winner.
Must be my lucky day.
You can say that again. Here are your 100 francs.
Must be my lucky
How
day.
about a rematch?
Yeah.
Why not? Seems like I'm on a real lucky streak right now.
Excellent. We'll double the ante again. That means that each of us will wager 100 francs. If you guess correctly again, the 200 francs will be yours. Otherwise, I will be the lucky one. Okay?
Okay. It's a lot of money, but I feel unbeatable today.
What if he doesn't?
All right then. I'll set the ball in the middle again.
If he takes the ball away?
Fine by me. Feel free to make it a little harder
No,
this time.
don't say that stuff. What are you doing?
Now, where is
Confident
the
in metal
golden ball?
detector.
Negative. The detector's not showing anything.
It's going to be negative for all of them. I can just feel it.
No reaction. The golden ball doesn't seem to be under the middle cup. Got it.
Oh,
The light on the detector lit up.
okay.
Left cup. I'm 100% sure.
Are you really sure? I mean, we're talking about a lot of money here.
You can't make me change my mind. Left cup, I said.
Whatever you say.
Got him.
Damn, you got lucky again.
Unbelievable, eh?
Here are your 200 francs. I've had enough for today. My wives will kill me when they see my till.
Don't want another
my wives.
rematch?
Nope, not today. Your lucky streak will ruin me.
Well, no hard feelings. I'll get out of here.
Yes. I suppose I don't need to wish you good luck.
I finally got the bail money.
I think we got more, don't we? Yeah, 225. Maybe that 25 francs will come in handy. Oh, this is paying the bail, Steve. Your favorite.
Listen,
Oui?
I've got Professor Hayes' bail money.
All of it?
Yes, 200 francs.
Very well. Then Monsieur Hayes is free to go.
He's not dead, is he?
Come on, Hayes. You've made bail. Au revoir.
Oh, okay. He's alive. Je suis fromage.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you. Let's go. We have a lot to discuss. I'm terribly sorry for our less than civil surroundings. As long as dear Monsieur Lacoste is at my shop, it's a far from suitable venue for discreet conversation. At any rate, please make yourself comfortable. This tale is not a short one, but I'm certain it will be an interesting one.
That may be, Professor. Just bear in mind it's a long time since my last lecture. I need to find my friend. End of story.
I'm well aware of that, but if you ever hope to find your friend, you will need to know what you are searching for, and what may await you at the end of that search.
It's a new approach to me, but I suppose it couldn't hurt.
My academic research focused primarily on Tibet. I've been fascinated with its religion, its secrets, and its legends ever since I was a young man. I became something of an expert. I held a professorship, and sometimes I even received funding to lead expeditions. The last of these expeditions was with your friend, Yen Wang. As you know, we found a dead monk, pieces of a map, and a gemstone.
The Eye of the Dragon.
Exactly. The remains of the map held clues to a mythologized monastery in the Kembalung Valley. This hidden valley was said to contain the entrance to the legendary Shambhala. At that time, however, I only knew that the Buddhists believed Shambhala to be a kingdom where a dynasty of enlightened kings safeguard the most secret teachings of Buddhism. Of course, I always assumed that Shambhala was a religious myth, but the idea that this place could really exist, it was an exciting prospect. The chance for a truly sensational discovery. Unfortunately, the early onset of winter upset our plans, and we had to give up. I was never able to return to that search. Regardless, I compiled all the knowledge that existed on Shambhala. I studied all the available sources, retranslated old texts. The result was a picture of a mysterious place of indescribable power.
Can you describe it?
An ancient place. And it's not just important to Buddhism. Other religions and cultures also have ties to this location.
Like Nazis.
There, my friend, is where all questions and answers have their origin. so that I may perceive whatever holds the world together in its inmost folds.
I'm not a big one for riddles, Professor. Could you be a little more concrete? I don't need enlightening, I just need my friend's whereabouts.
You may yet find both.
When do we get around to how?
How? By finding Shambhala, of course.
I'm not supposed to understand any of this, am I?
You want me to be concrete?
Yes, please.
Here's a very concrete story. It is the result of many years of research. About 10,000 years ago, a tribe of hunters and herdsmen discovered a colossal system of caves in the Himalayas. While they were there, their intellectual capacities suddenly grew exponentially. The technical advancements that resulted from this growth allowed them to settle in the caves. The people knew that this must be a very special place. At its center, they could feel a strong energy that seemed to be responsible for their rapid development. For these people, this energy proved to be a gift from the gods. They used this gift to build gigantic underground temple complexes. Within a few generations, a prosperous culture was flourishing. Science, art, and architecture were at a level far beyond what we know today. The people developed both a complex language and the first complete writing system. The energy itself, in combination with the rapid tempo of medical advancement, allowed the people to live to an extremely old age. Illness practically ceased to exist.
And these caves are supposed to be Shambhala.
Yes, I am thoroughly convinced that this is the case. However, you can certainly call it something else if you prefer a different name.
I don't know. Even without the dragon, it all still sounds like a fairy tale.
Well, the dragon... I personally believe that the dragon is merely a symbol, because the story continues.
Go on, then.
Something must have happened, because Shambhala was abandoned. I don't know the exact reason why, but what could have caused the people to leave this wonderful place, apart from a true catastrophe?
You mean they got attacked by dragons?
In a way. The dragon seems to be a metaphor for this sudden catastrophe. I can only speculate on the exact nature of this event. However, I believe it has some connection to the energy of the place.
Okay, so they abandoned Shambhala, but why is the entrance still locked up?
Only a few people survived the catastrophe, and they certainly had good reasons for keeping their knowledge of Shambhala a secret. They trained a sworn caste of priests who passed on this knowledge from generation to generation, and who continue to do so today.
Actually, I think the Nazis killed them all.
But there would be more. The caste of priests established 2 monasteries, far from any other settlements, in which to safeguard the secret. The first monastery was built directly over the only entrance to Shambhala.
In the Kembalung Valley?
Most of the priests stayed in this valley, along with one of the 2 artifacts that can open the entrance.
So you really believe that this secret chamber somehow leads to Shambhala? But that would mean that Richard is already...
Indeed.
But if he's there, can he still be alive? I mean, the dragon metaphor thing.
There's only one way to find out.
We need the second artifact, which is in the other monastery, right?
We can only assume so. The second group of priests hiked over the peaks of the Himalayas, the so-called Lost Horizon, until they reached the region that is part of India today.
The thing.
They hid the other key there, in a temple complex.
Stanley said the thing.
Fortunately, I never found out exactly where this temple complex is located.
Excelsior!
But we have the Eye of the Dragon. And the engravings in the monastery say it'll reveal the location of the second key.
Only if we have the Keeper's map. And, alas, this is something I've long searched for. The only clues I've found refer to a remarkable map drawn up in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis. For example, this map depicts the ice-free perimeters of the Antarctic. As you know, That continent was first officially discovered in 1820, more than 300 years later. So how could Piri Reis have known back then how the Antarctic continent looked without ice? The admiral, who had a talent for languages, made handwritten notes on the map. According to these notes, he used sources from many thousands of years ago when creating the map. He came across these sources during a trip through the Far East. Unfortunately, only a small fragment of the map still exists today.
And the Nazis have got it.
What?
When you said the Admiral's name, so-and-so Rees, I've heard that name.
Piri Reis.
The German expedition leader, the Countess. She was talking about a map in a Berlin museum.
Oh.
And she mentioned that name. Piri Reis.
My word. Sensational.
It's a
Want to go to
chance at any
Berlin?
rate.
It's a lion's den.
If we can get to the map before the Nazis do,
You want to go to Berlin?
we don't have a choice.
You're a
It's the
madman.
only way we can get at the map.
Quite
was
apart
just
from
quoting
getting
from
into the
Indiana
country
Jones,
at
but he
all,
said the
the
line.
map itself certainly won't be laid out in a display case. How do you expect this to work?
The Olympic Games are on. We just need to look like tourists. Besides, it's a lot more fun if you just worry about these things later. Let's get the eye and get out of here.
If you say so. Lacoste must be finished by now. Let's go.
Yes. We're gonna see Adolf Hitler on meth.
Please wait a moment. The eye of the dragon is hidden in the back room.
Oh, is he going to steal it and run? He better not. Oh, lucky.
Here it is. See? Perfect condition. Just like the day we found it.
Great. No time to lose. Let's get the next train to Casablanca. Then get on a ship to Spain or Portugal. The further from the Nazis, the better.
It sounds as if you're no stranger to running from problems, young man. You remind me of myself a few dozen years ago.
Professor, get down!
Oh!
Oh, is
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
it a executive from RoboCop, but just without the squibs?
Yeah, you just got Alex Murphy.
Leave him. We have the eye.
All that effort to get him out of
Professor.
prison. Oh, he's still alive. Make me into a robo.
We've taken it.
Don't get up. I'll get help.
Don't be a fool. You must follow them before they escape.
You need a doctor.
No! Listen carefully. If you are found on the crime scene, you will be arrested. You cannot help me anymore, my boy. But help yourself and the others recover the Eye of the Dragon. Now it's up to you. You alone to prevent the Nazis reaching Shambhala.
Bullets, my one weakness. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong... Oh, it's you, Steve. There, oh no, there, that's you.
Excuse me, sir. A telegram just arrived for you.
Thank you, Huxley.
Huxley may be the most British name ever.
Anything else?
No, sir. I just wondered.
I don't need anything else at the moment. You may go.
German ambush in monastery. Stop. Richard still there. Stop. Paddock to the rescue. Stop. Now in India. Stop. Send reinforcements. Stop. Waiting at Camp Hadley in Rangpur, North India. Stop. Signed Lieutenant Thomas Finch. Stop.
It's interesting that like the British say lieutenant.
We're supposed to as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it doesn't even, the word doesn't even look like that.
I think it is. Wait, did it say lieutenant in the subtitles?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, that's the American. I think that's American as well.
Dun, dun, dun,
I think it is
dun.
supposed to be LEFT and. I was thinking before, it must have come up. It's weird that like so much things, usually like you're sort of vaguely aware of American things we used to come off more. And lieutenant might be the one exception, where I always think of as lieutenant. Lieutenant's a weird word. Even though that's what we're supposed to call it.
Don't know where we got that motorbike. Doesn't matter. Olympus
Professor
Spiel.
cronies disappeared into that building. That must be where she plans to examine the map. What a coincidence. That's my plan as well.
It says the 11th Olympic Games.
Do you know what the word lieutenant is French for?
No, I don't.
So, something I never would have thought of until someone pointed out is it ends in tenant, which is house.
Mm-hmm.
So, and in lieu of something, like we use that word elsewhere. So, lieutenant is placeholder
Okay.
because they're the placeholder of whatever other ranks are.
So if something happens to that person, then that person will, like the lieutenant, will step up.
Yeah, they're usually executive officers and they can replace someone when they're killed. They're higher up when they're killed. So that's why you have lieutenants, regular lieutenants are like under captain. We can have like a lieutenant colonel is the person that's like, colonel and they'll switch in place.
Makes sense, makes sense.
What's that? There's something shiny under that grate. I love shiny things. It's only about 8 inches down, but I can't fit my hand through.
Whoa, what happened? Okay. Better call Australian drain cleaning.
I gotta get this 250
Great
nozzle
one
from
bunch.
Amazon.
And I can't
Yeah,
fit
give
my
this
hand through.
beauty a good blast.
Yeah. Fire up the bloody jets.
Posters and flyers
Now, where would you
plastered on
rather be?
several layers deep.
Why would you want to be
This
sitting on a
camera ad's
beach when you
coming
can be
loose.
out in the Australian countryside unblocking this drain? This is what dreams are made of.
You could be on your spinny chair looking out the window.
The Nazis disappeared into this museum.
Okay. To the city?
I should check the
Okay,
museum
good.
before I look around town.
Alright, let's go. Weren't we meant to look like tourists and we're just dressed in our adventure garb?
Yeah.
Red ropes over the entrance. Not a good start.
Can I help you?
Ein schnell.
If you could just tell me how to get into the museum.
Sorry, the exhibit's closed earlier than usual today.
What do they actually exhibit here?
The main exhibit is on Tibet. See
Bogman.
that animal by the door? It's some sort of enormous mountain sheep that lives in the Himalayas, but I've forgotten the name. Begins with a P or an M.
You're not even close.
It's an argali.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
In any case, there are all kinds of rare Tibetan artifacts on display in the upper halls. Do you think you could give me a hand and set this carton down for me?
Sure, I can do that.
Thanks.
You keep talking about the upper halls. Are there others?
Well, yes, the lower halls. But they've been closed to visitors for over a year.
Why's that?
I couldn't tell you.
And is there a reason you couldn't tell me?
Easy.
Whether
I
to
don't
help me
know.
with V2 rocket.
I'm not sure I want to either.
Well, now you've gone and got my attention.
Curiosity can be very bad for your health, you know. All I know is that for some time no one has been allowed into the basement of the museum, and the lower exhibition halls were closed to prevent any visitors from accidentally wandering down there. Can we leave it now?
Sure. Why is the museum closed today? I've traveled a long way just to see the exhibits.
Well, during the Olympic Games, sometimes the regular schedule gets a little out of whack, you know? There's a reception for today's gold medalists in the upper exhibition halls later tonight, which is going to mean unpaid overtime for me, of course. Anyway, that's why we closed early.
How very frustrating.
Not much of a sports fan?
I'm mainly here for the museum, but the games have certainly proved a happy coincidence.
Well, I'm hoping I'll get to see some of my idols in the flesh tonight, depending on who takes the gold medals.
Might sound like a stupid question, but are the Olympics sports? I would assume that the events are more games-like than sports.
I think they come under the umbrella. Well, the Olympic Games is weird because there's stuff that I wouldn't consider a sport now in there. But even though they're not like team sports, they're still sports to me.
Okay.
Which events are happening tonight?
For my money, the decathlon has got to be the highlight, but there's also rowing and horseback riding. Hold on, I have an event schedule in my newspaper. I don't need it anymore. You can have it.
Yay, thank you.
The one I thought I remember.
Oh, thanks very much.
Last Olympics before, I think it was the one before, there was skateboarding was introduced.
Yep.
And I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. But then when I thought about it a little bit more, it's like the structure of it isn't that much different from fucking gymnastics, and that's one of the core Olympic things.
100%.
It's not like a sport like the others, it's just you're performing and then getting rated.
Mm-hmm. What about
I mean, so by that logic, I don't think either of them are, but if gymnastics is, I guess skateboarding is fine.
And then breakdancing was introduced last.
That was them that's them real pushing it. I mean, theoretically, if those two are, then this breakdancing is so ridiculous.
I like the fact that
Olympic sport.
they're more entertaining than the usual shit. Like, who wants to watch triple jump?
It's like watching someone do parkour. Like, it's just.
Oh, that's great too. Hell yeah.
It's not. It's.
Love parkour.
You know that reception tonight? How exactly do I get into it?
Oh, just go out and get yourself a gold medal. No problem.
Oh, okay.
No, seriously. Aside from the medal winners and their trainers, you basically need to be a German politician. People like us are out in the cold, I'm afraid.
We'll see about that. Not much I can do then, I suppose. I wonder if I can find another way to get into tonight's reception.
As I said, only gold medal winners, their trainers, and a handful of special guests are permitted in the museum tonight. Believe me.
All right then.
Didn't Paul Reichert say though that soccer wasn't a sport or some ridiculous shit like that?
It's like literally as close to a sport as most other sports.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind if I took a look around your very exciting foyer for a while?
No problem. As long as you don't get in the way.
Promise.
That said, he also said that I think he said the theater isn't acting because there's no cameras.
That's on the line of like you can only have 5 from wood or something like that. That's Dan Reichert's thing.
Oh yeah, gas fire is fake fire or something like that. Yeah.
The box office
I think
is
that's
closed.
like just got like a concept in your head and you won't let it budge. An early concept.
Yeah.
Not even a well-established concept, but just like you learn that wood creates fire and then that gets embedded, thus nothing else can. You learn that TV and movie is acting, so then theatre can't be. Like, just that first thought gets embedded in the head and it just sticks there.
A rubbish bin.
I like the
That's like
theory.
the first acting. Like, yeah.
It was for sure. The idea that fire only exists on Earth is a really cool concept.
Is that from them as well?
No,
Let's see if
like
I can find anything
that's what scientists have theorized, because
the lid came off.
there's no proof that
Scientists
fire
wanted
exists
that,
anywhere
I think.
else.
Jackpot. There's all
Yeah, but
sorts
the
of valuable
same
rubbish in
chemicals
here.
have to exist.
Yeah.
That's kind of ridiculous as well.
Well, you need what? What's the triangle? You need fuel, you need oxygen, and you need what was the other
Heat.
one? Heat.
Fuel, oxygen, and heat. Yeah.
Yeah. What do we just
And
take
that doesn't
then?
exist anywhere else outside the Earth.
Lid.
But
Oh.
every, well, I guess even though they're fiery, I guess every star is not necessarily, it's not a combustion fire.
It's like plasma and
What's nuclear fusion.
fusion. Yeah.
But that's still. I
I'll
don't know.
ask first. Please don't ask me why, but can I have some of the stuff in this box?
You're asking me if you can just take my stuff for no reason whatsoever? I thought the British were supposed to be polite. Well, as it happens, that box is full of crap, so go right ahead.
What a head of hair this guy has. Oh, what is that? There's a little face on that. Old rubber glove, sandpaper.
Rust free.
Okay, so we've made a shiny bowl. Lovely. Oh, no more sandpaper. Okay. Okay.
So, we meet again, Argali. Are you taunting me? Is that it? Following me around and popping up at my lowest moments? Bad, Argali. Bad. I don't remember the last one having such a luxurious beard.
Oh, we're gonna steal the beard? Yes.
This guy owes me a favor.
He
The
stole
least
his
he can do is
goatee.
spare me some whiskers.
Oh, are we gonna wear it? Maybe. I don't know.
The exhibition halls are
We're gonna
closed
find a
for
photo that
tonight's
looks just
reception
like
for
him
the
with a
gold medal
mustache.
winners.
Yeah. It'd be like Dr. Radonovich in Metal Gear Solid 3. Do you think we can... Probably not.
I should check the museum before I look around town.
I thought we did. Maybe we just
An
look at this.
old marigold. An old marigold.
Marigold?
A broken bottleneck. Hardly the gentleman's choice of armament. But that's never been an issue before.
Fucking Deej, what's going on? How you doing? You at work?
A dried bouquet of flowers wrapped with florist wire.
Ah.
I'll unwrap the wire.
Then we use the wire in the drain and get whatever that shiny thing is.
Let's try and fish out that thing with the wire.
Wire.
I can't quite get it.
What do you mean? Wow, really?
What do you mean?
Oh, hot tub, hey?
That's nice.
Lock up your fellas. Deej is on the town.
Happy Easter.
Thanks, Scoob.
Let's see which contests are scheduled for today. The final event in the decathlon is happening shortly. In the run-up to the long jump, the man in the lead is... No, this can't be right. Glenn Parker of the United Kingdom? There's even a photo.
He looks
No
like
doubt
me.
about it. That's the same Glenn Parker who went to Sandhurst with Richard and me. Even back then, he was a top-class athlete. Fantastic! This is my chance to get into the museum reception. I'll just ask Glenn to smuggle me in. Maybe he can pass me off as his trainer. I should head straight to the stadium. He must be getting warmed up.
Lieutenant Bowie.
No, you said it right the first time, Steve.
No, it was actually the first time wasn't the Commonwealth way. It was like an amalgamation between the two. I didn't jump on the American version hard enough.
Oh. This reminds me of Gabriel Knight map. Olympia Stadium, that's where we were. No.
Okay, let's find Glenn. He's probably in the locker room.
Skulking around the men's locker rooms. G'day, Glenn.
I'm afraid this is the locker room, friend. You probably shouldn't be in here.
Jamie Tart.
Glenn, it's me, Fenton. Fenton Paddock.
Fenton? Nice beard. What are you doing here?
I'm here saving the world. It's not a real beard. But look, I heard you were top billing for the decathlon. I need to talk to you.
How did you even get in here?
That's a rather adventurous story.
Mahadi. I always thought that Mahadi looked like Brock from Pokemon.
And I figured I'd find you here. Not that it was easy getting in.
Except not cancelled.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this the press entrance?
Yes, it is. May I see your credentials, please?
Credentials?
The only people permitted access are the athletes, their trainers, official IOC employees, and press photographers. Do any of those apply to you?
Sure. Why not? I'm actually with the press.
Then show me your press pass.
Would you believe I've temporarily misplaced it?
Not really. If you've really lost your pass, go to the IOC accreditation office and claim a new one.
But the events are about to start. I can't miss them.
Then you'd better hurry. The IOC office is located at Pariser Platz.
Okay. I'll be back.
And don't forget your camera. Only photographers are allowed to enter the contest area. Journalists should go to the main gate.
Got it. Thanks. Well, I guess I'm heading to the IOC office at Pariser Platz to get myself a press pass.
Is that a hot dog stand or a popcorn machine? Ooh, gas bottles?
Or crabs?
No worries, Tongs.
I definitely think these contain helium, you know.
Oh, you silly duffer.
Let's inflate the little bugger.
That sounded like.
Great. That is the ugliest thing I have ever clapped eyes on. And Sandhurst had communal showers.
Ooh, hello.
Jesus. That very much sounded like they upped his voice in post rather than had him actually talk with
Yes,
helium.
well, that makes for the ugliest looking balloon animal I've ever set my eyes on.
I don't know what we're doing with this thing.
A organ grinder.
Wow, he's...
Isn't cooking
Excuse
anything
me,
interesting.
may I interrupt for a moment?
Oh, hello. Do I really look all that busy?
Well, now that you mention it, no. Is your whatever that thing is broken?
No, I just don't feel like playing.
Why not?
An artist needs an audience, attention, applause, and of course, earning a few pennies doesn't hurt either.
Well, I can listen, but I'm afraid I'm completely broke.
What happened to the
That's
25
all right.
francs?
The potential
So
audience in this
basically-
part of the stadium is pretty limited. Why exactly did you pick this location?
Unfortunately, it was assigned to me. We have the odd athlete and journalist pass by, but it's been a slow pitch. I wanted to set up over at the main entrance, but I wasn't allowed.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm going to go have a look around the city.
Have fun.
Alright, so there was actually... Yeah, what is this?
A barrel organ.
Oh, a hat.
I guess the organ grinder is hoping that generous passers-by will drop some change in his hat. But the hat is still empty. Even if I had any money, it's not as if he's actually done much to earn it.
It's not the first person I know of that wants money before they grind organs together.
The most important thing is not to win,
You referring to yourself?
but to take part.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from today, of course, where the fate of the entire
Maybe.
world
Maybe
rests
someone
on
else.
Glenn getting the gold.
Alright, off to the IOC office. Is that it? Oh, Parizer Platz? I've been here before.
Ah, Platz. And that seems to be the IOC office. Oh, good. It's closed. Hello? Anyone home? Damn it. Now what am I supposed to do?
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm sorry, but it was hard to miss hearing you vent your frustration at the accreditation office.
He's got the goatee.
Could you be both a fellow journalist and a fellow countryman?
What gave you that idea?
Only a true Brit would curse like that. I'm from the island too, and who else but a journalist would need to get into the IOC office? It's been closed since 4 p.m., by the way.
Ah.
My name is Edison, Baltus Edison. I work for the Tribune in London.
Edison? Like the famous inventor?
Baltus
Yes,
might be
quite.
even more British
You're the
name.
first person ever to notice that, in fact.
Yeah,
Really?
right.
Because I would have thought quite a lot of people would have... Oh, you're joking. My name's Paddock. I'm a foreign affairs correspondent in Hong Kong.
Ah, how lovely. My work has never taken me to our crown colonies, but I'm sure things are much more interesting there than here at the Olympic Games, eh?
How do you mean?
Well, to be honest, I hate sports. I write for the arts and entertainment section, actually. But our editor-in-chief sent all available reporters here to cover the games, so we'd have an exclusive report on every event, including the dull ones. And what are you writing about?
I'm a freelancer. I'm looking for stories off the beaten track, away from the big events.
Lucky you. I'd love to trade places. You know, I'm working on a big story back home. I'm nearly ready to expose the romantic escapades of a certain member of the royal family.
Hello,
The research
Prince
is
Andrew?
nearly complete. If I could get back and finish, I'd have enough
And
material to
Elizabeth?
drop this bombshell on the public. But instead, I'm here, squandering my precious time on stories about
There's a photo of her blowing the butler.
Yeah, excuse me, gentlemen. Mr. Edison,
Hey, it's
there's
Macaulay
a call
Culkin.
for you from London.
Probably
Oh, yeah.
my department head, wanting to know what's holding up my article on yesterday's events. Best not to tell him it was a bottle of scotch, eh? Please relay the following message, word for word. Mr. Edison is currently indisposed and will personally report to the editor-in-chief. He would appreciate it if everyone else would leave him in peace.
I will pass your message along, sir.
Thank you. I won't last much longer in this job, I tell you, but I bored you quite enough.
Not at all. Actually, I have one more question about the IOC.
Yes?
Any chance of it opening again today?
What do you think?
Not a chance in hell. Well, look, I've got to get going. I'm sure you'd like to read your paper in peace.
Not really. Our valued colleagues rarely have anything amusing to print. In any event, I enjoyed chatting with you.
Likewise. Perhaps I'll see you later.
Let's steal his shit. Can we? Journalist. Alright, there's a lot of things here.
My mother taught me not to eat with my fingers. This napkin is
What's
mine.
up?
All mine. A bit of tidiness never hurt anyone. Apart from that one time I tried to clean the office and broke my collarbone. Long story.
Alright. That's the ugliest baby I've ever
What do
seen.
we have here?
Oh, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't cry. You know how it troubles Mummy's nerves. Mummy just wants to enjoy a bite to eat in peace. She gets very cross when she's hungry.
Either I look a fright today, or that kid is just jumpy. The poor thing nearly spat out his lolly. Good thing he didn't. I'd rather not get into trouble with a mother of that stature. I could teach her a thing or two about proper nutrition, but I doubt she'd be interested.
Is he fat shaming this lady?
I think so.
Hey, it's a life choice. She just likes food.
Yep.
I scared the hell out of that kid earlier, but I just can't shift the burden of being such a responsible adult. Clearly the child needs some nutritional supervision from someone who doesn't weigh 20 stone. Maybe I can frighten some wits into him. That said, I'll be putting my own health at risk if his mother catches me. Maybe I can do this without risking death by blubber. If I'd been given a terrifying balloon animal made from an old rubber glove when I was a kid, I would have considered myself lucky. Yes, I'm going to run away now.
Ugh, what is this? Where did this foul-looking thing come from?
No!
Oh, my little honey bun, here's a nice new lollipop.
See you, old mate.
Another of my attempts to educate the public bites the dust.
It wasn't educating the public. Eat the lolly.
A lolly. Sweet, sticky, bad for your teeth. I should stick to booze.
I reckon the lolly's what we get that shiny thing out of the drain.
Not sticky.
Yep.
It's already closed. Ridiculous. I know.
I mean, it looks like bloody nighttime. So when I was here, there were some dudes here blowing the biggest bubbles I've ever seen. Like, the bubble was like the size of a person.
Oh, yeah. Imagine if I've been there.
Really
I remember
use that
Alexander
press pass
Platz
in his
was the
jacket.
place near me.
It'd get me into the stadium to see Glenn. I guess I should ask him first.
Excuse me, Mr. Edison. May I bother you for a moment?
You would only be bothering me if I were actually enjoying this newspaper, which, to be perfectly frank, I am not. How can I help you?
I noticed the press pass in your jacket, and I was wondering if you might be willing to lend it to me. Just for tonight, so I can get into the stadium to watch the events.
I'm afraid I can't. I have to go and watch an event myself. And besides, my press pass lets me use the public transport for free.
But you see, it's very important that I get into the stadium tonight.
Look, my friend, we're just talking about sports here. You shouldn't take it so seriously. Tomorrow is another day, after all. You can get a press pass in the morning and start reporting right away.
Okay, I understand. My apologies.
No harm done.
And since you said no, I'm going to steal it from you.
Careful! Do not touch my camera!
Don't worry. I had no intention of touching anything.
Oh, we'll be stealing
I
it.
spent a great many hours painstakingly setting up that camera, and it would be a catastrophe if you were to move it by so much as a hair.
Please forgive my curiosity. Allow me to introduce myself. Fenton Paddock.
A pleasure. Count Otto von Droste-Schattenburg.
A count with a camera, eh? Wouldn't, say, an adding machine be a more appropriate device?
Ah, count.
Reaching for
I
that
would be
one.
much obliged if you would not trivialize our conversation with such banal wordplay. I am a renowned photographer from Vienna. Have you never heard of me?
To be honest, no, I haven't. But maybe that's because I live in Hong Kong.
My work has also been exhibited in Hong Kong, sir.
Oh.
If he's German, he wouldn't say Vienna.
That Count Otto van Dross Schattenberger.
Schattenberger.
Your camera looks very professional.
Of course it does. It is the most advanced model available on the market today. It has a new setting that I use for experimental photography. I take multiple exposures of the same image at regular intervals. This allows me to capture different phases of my subject and
comp
depict
shot.
them in a single photograph.
Ah, I see. So the position of the camera mustn't change at all while you're taking a picture, right?
I see that you know something about the fine art of photography.
Just an interested layman. What are you taking pictures of?
I'm shooting images for my latest photographic series, Berlin and the Olympic Games. This work will be subtitled The Forgotten Landmarks. I intend to capture locations that are not currently the main focus of public interest.
I see.
Unfortunately, artistic freedom is becoming a thing of the past in Berlin. Photography is often banned in public squares or even in entire districts. This does not make my work any easier.
What's the deal with these photography bans?
What's the
All
deal?
political reasons. The government officials here believe there are certain parts of the city that may be unrepresentative of the capital's overall charm.
But the Brandenburg Gate's okay, right?
That's correct. The gate is to be the central focus of my latest project. A photography ban here would mean all my months of preparation were for naught. Several galleries have already booked the exhibit in advance. No, a ban here would be absolutely outrageous. But then, the Count von Droste-Schattenburg isn't just anybody. Even here I have friends in high places. Why, I would go straight to the magistrate and make my mind known.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
You know, the American embassy is right near the Brandenburg Gate.
Yeah.
And once they asked the German authorities, because they want to expand a little, and they asked the German authorities if they could move the Brandenburg Gate a few feet. And they said no.
Of course they said no. What the hell?
Well, I don't want to keep
America.
you from your work any longer.
Thank you.
I haven't got any German coins. Come to think of it, I haven't got any money at all.
Psycho, you've been to the Brandenburg Gate, right?
The Brandenburg Gate. It's Berlin's Big Ben.
If I remember correctly, there's like through the gate and around the corner where these cars are coming from, there's like tanks on these big podiums. Goose poop! How you doing? It's weird that a bunch of us have been to the same area.
Yeah. Do you have the tour guide tell you the history of the statue on top?
No, we didn't have a tour guide. We were just doing it by our onesie.
The goddess of... Well, originally it was the goddess of something. I forget what it was. She's running a chariot with 4 horses.
Goddess of Currywurst.
And the French at one stage invaded and pillaged Germany, and they took the statue, and one of the statues, one of the things that went missing.
Mm.
And then, like, centuries later, there was another war where the Germans got the better hand. So they attacked France, and then on the way back, the soldiers were passing this town. They saw the statue, and they've gone, "Huh, that's ours." And so they took the statue back.
That's great.
And then they changed it from whatever the goddess was to now they call it the goddess of victory. I think it was nice, easy. But yeah, the way, I don't know if it was exactly happened the way the tour guide, but it was kind of funny of them just marching back and going, "Oh wait, that's ours."
Mm. That is good.
Might just be long enough.
That's what she said.
Hopefully it'll stick.
That's what she said as well. Oh, we got a coin.
A Reichsmark coin. Can't help but think I could have spent all this time busking and made more money. But hey, it's something for nothing. Sort of.
Alright. So we'll probably use that in the phone booth to call old mate as a distraction and steal his shit. Who are we going to call, though?
Always time for a quick natter.
Might be a thing in Berlin, though, because
Berlin Telephone
it wasn't a
Exchange, how
dilf,
may I
but
direct
I
your
had
call?
a tour guide that even for a straight person was pretty hot.
If I can lure Edison into the cafe, nicking his press pass should be a cinch. He hates his job anyway.
True.
Here goes. Please connect me to the cafe at Pariserplatz.
May I have the name of the cafe you'd like to call?
No.
Then I'm afraid I cannot connect you. There are at least 10 cafes registered in that area?
Yeah, that's
Probably wouldn't help if I described it, would it?
No. You'll have to provide me with the name or I cannot connect you.
All right, I'll call back later. Thanks.
If you're calling from a public phone, you should receive your money back.
Well, that's
Nice.
something. Thanks.
Lovely.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Really? I can't just look up what this says here? What's the name of this bloody place?
Pointless. He won't lend me his press pass. I've got to get my hands on one soon. I need to get into the stadium. Glenn must be there already, warming up. He's my best chance of getting into the museum.
Okay.
I could teach her a thing or two about proper nutrition, but I doubt she'd be interested.
Oh, hang on.
The napkin is printed with the name of the cafe, Erica. It's smeared with ketchup.
All right.
Always time for a quick natter.
Berlin Telephone Exchange, how may I direct your call?
If I can lure Edison into the cafe, maybe I can borrow his press pass. All right, I'll try my luck. Connect me to Cafe Erica at Pariserplatz, please.
One moment, please.
This is Cafe Erica. How may I help you?
Do you have a customer there by the name of Edison, Baltus Edison?
Yes, Mr. Edison is just outside. Whom shall I say is calling?
This is his editor-in-chief in London speaking. Please tell him that it's urgent. He needs to come back right away. It's about juicy goings-on at Buckingham Palace.
I will relay your message, sir. One moment, please. Mr. Edison, there's another call for you.
Who is it now?
Your editor-in-chief in London. He has an urgent assignment for you concerning the British royal family.
Finally! My prayers have been answered. Where is the telephone?
Follow me, please.
Let's take his whole jacket, I hope, not just the pass.
Perfect.
Oh.
This may not be a gentlemanly thing to do, but then, when has that ever bothered me?
We stole
Edison
his
might lose a job he hates.
glasses.
He might have to pay for the bus, but at least he won't have to live in a world ruled by super-powered Nazis. I'd say it's more than a fair trade.
I'm very sorry, sir. We do have occasional connection problems.
Not a problem. I'll go to the hotel and try to contact him from there. See you.
Goodbye, sir.
Someone stole my prescription glasses. You know, it's funny because that actually happened to me at a cafe. Someone stole my prescription glasses.
I got a press pass, and I look a little bit like the man in the photo. Apart from, you know, the glasses, and the hat. The goatee too, I suppose. Similar ears.
You don't have to match the hat on a photo ID. Well, it's also weird that he has a hat on a photo ID. If
The glasses I stole from
Yeah.
Edison's jacket pocket. They're an integral element in my elaborate journalist disguise.
Now we need to steal his camera, though, I think.
Edison's press pass. We're not too dissimilar, but the photo shows him sporting a goatee, glasses, and a hat.
Oh, we need the hat from the player. Hang on, can we... Oh, 1 second. Ramen was knocking on the door. Hi, what are you doing? Okay.
Hello. I see it's still quiet as the grave here.
Very observant. And from one pauper to another, I've given up hope that anyone besides you will ever turn up here.
Well, let's hope someone does. Be seeing you.
Have a nice day.
Ramen pastry delivery, that would be great. She actually, she must have, like, because when she scratches her head, she does it with her back leg and kicks, and she kicked too hard and she's got a cut near her ear.
This hat might make me look a bit more like Edison on his press pass, but I think my kleptomaniacal urges have been sated for one day. Hey, it's a real condition. A barrel organ.
Whoops. I wonder what the flowers are going to be for. What if this guy doesn't let me in because I'm not wearing a hat and my ID has a hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was messed up, Tongs, because then I had to go like 2 weeks without having glasses because they were my only pair while I waited for them to be made.
I'm assuming that.
It's me again. I can already tell you're excited by that.
Yeah.
I'll be excited if you have your press pass.
See you later.
See you.
I've got my press pass. Ooh, okay. Oh.
Hello, it's me again.
Hi there. Don't worry, you haven't missed much.
By the way, I really like your hat.
Really? I hardly ever wear it. I just use it to collect money.
It doesn't really seem to be fulfilling its purpose, does it?
And you're saying that's the hat's fault?
It
the
looks a
bowl's
bit
for?
greasy. Maybe that's putting your customers off.
You might be right. It really doesn't look very clean, does it?
If you give me your hat, I'll give you something even better in return.
A connoisseur of old greasy hats, are you? Okay, if you can give me something good to replace it, you can have the hat.
I've got this polished metal bowl that absolutely isn't a rubbish bin lid. Wouldn't it be better for collecting money than your old hat?
Let me see that. Yes, this is good. It's sturdy and it looks a damn sight better than my old hat.
So, you want to trade?
Gladly. Here, take the thing.
Yes.
Thanks. It's not quite like the one in Edison's picture, but it'll do. It's me again. I can already tell you're excited by that.
I'll be excited if you have your press pass.
Do you mind if I ask you again?
Go to the IOC office at Pariserplatz to get a new press pass. Bring your photography equipment back here with you, and then I can let you into the competition area.
Thanks. I just like to double check these things.
So we have to steal this
Got it
expensive
now?
camera.
I think so. But ask me again in 10 minutes. See you later.
Oh, because
See you.
I need a camera to get in.
I don't know how we're going to get it though, but let's, was that the gate? It was, yeah.
Hello, Count.
Oh, you again.
I have to ask about the photography ban again.
Yes.
You said that if photography were banned here at Pariserplatz, you could have the city magistrate change that.
Well, I would certainly go directly to his office and bring the full weight of my influence to bear.
But what would happen to your camera and the photos you're taking? Perhaps a concerned passerby would offer to keep an eye on them until you got
Just
back.
kill him.
But where would I find someone like that? I don't suppose...
Count, I would be more than happy to lend you a hand, should the unlikely circumstance arise, of course. Well, I don't want to keep you from your work any longer.
How are we going to pull that?
A flyer with the Olympics event schedule. Glenn and I went to the academy together. I'll have to find Glenn quickly and ask him to pass me off as his trainer.
How are we going to get them to ban photography in this? Oh, okay.
I've pulled it down.
Oh, is it no photography and we just stick it up somewhere? Oh, I see where this is heading. We use the ketchup as like a glue, maybe? Where are we going to stick it, though?
I'm not a marketing guy. Why would I want to put up a camera ad?
What is a camera?
A camera ad.
A camera ad. Yeah, I thought about sticking him in the neck with the bottle. It would be very British of me. Barrel organ, barrel organ. Organ grinder.
A barrel organ.
Jesus.
Hello, it's me again.
What can I do for you?
I wonder if I can find
Oops.
another way to get into tonight's reception.
As I said, only gold medal winners, their trainers, and a handful of special guests are permitted in the museum tonight. Believe me.
All right then. Would you mind if I took a look around your very exciting foyer for a while?
No problem. As long as you don't get in the way.
Promise.
I've got an idea. It's a stupid idea, but I think I've got an idea. It can't be this easy, surely.
I don't even ask myself why I do things like this anymore. In any case, the sign's now sticky.
Good old sticky.
A camera ad right here isn't really going to help me.
A camera ad?
What if we... Oh, really? Oh, damn. I was thinking that you could get the red, like, with your finger and then do a no symbol on the camera.
Yeah.
That dog always scares me.
A camera ad right here isn't really going to help me.
Okay, we've got a sticky sign at least. MVP Lee strikes again, bringing in the throat. Very good. All right. How are we going to do this?
A camera ad.
Yeah. Camera ad can't be used here. Can, but it says it's not going to help him here.
Hello, Count.
Oh, you again.
I have to ask about the photography ban again.
Yes?
You said that if photography were banned here at Parisaplatz, you could have the city magistrate change that.
Well, I would certainly go directly to his office and bring the full weight of my influence to bear.
But what would happen to your camera and the photos you're taking? Perhaps a concerned passerby would offer to keep an eye on them until you got back.
But where would I find someone like that? I don't suppose...
Count, I would be more than happy to lend you a hand, should the unlikely circumstance arise, of course.
Geese, you mentioned the Whisker Garden. Currently, I've got a Whisker stubby holder. Let me show you some of the collections. Wow, there's actually a whole bunch. I'm just bundling them up for you. 1 second. Is that a whisker or is that just a... Oh, that's just a ramen hair. Gosh, you could almost do a whole face with it.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your work any longer.
Thank you.
The Whisker Garden has heaps though, like so many. Yeah, it's for voodoo. Hang on. Okay, this is going to be stupid. I think I'm on the right track here from what I mentioned before. Oh no, maybe... The double doors has like a no smoking sign thing. Hang on.
The only interesting things about this door are its large, round handles. And even they're struggling to get my heart racing. A large doorknob. It must have been red once, but the paint's worn away. So, now the worn doorknob is completely red again. I'm a stickler for the little details.
And then if we go... Oh, that's gross.
If I press the poster against the doorknob, it produces an interesting new symbol on my poster.
What do you officially call those symbols? Like, I always call them a no smoking symbol, but it's like... It's a no, right? Like, and Ghostbusters has the same thing? Is there an official name for it?
Yeah, I'd prefer it was, even when it's not for smoking, the non-smoking thing, because it's so often used for that.
I'd love to know if there's a real name for it. And the no symbol, yeah. So, part of my job, because I work in SaaS, like there's a lot of times where I have to do like take console logs, like JavaScript logs and stuff like that. And when you open up the JavaScript console, there's usually just a feed of shit, just like messages that are irrelevant. And so there's a symbol at the top that you can use to clear the console, which is that symbol, right? SaaS, yeah, exactly. Saiku, software as a service. So there's that symbol, and oftentimes I'll have to reach out to customers and give them instructions on how to take logs for me because I'll actually need that information. And I've always struggled to come up with the name of what to click. So I usually just do have a screenshot with the, click this symbol kind of thing to clear the log. But if I had a real name, that would be great. I guess it's the same with like if you're guiding someone through like Google Chrome settings, there's the 3 vertical dots. Does that have a name? I don't know.
Yeah, 3 vertical dots, because that used to be the hamburger symbol when it used to be 3 lines, and now it's different enough. Does that make sense as a hamburger symbol, even though it's the same thing?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not quite an ellipses, like it's like ellipses but vertical instead of horizontal. I was confused about that.
Maybe calling it the vertical ellipses would make a lot of sense, even though it's maybe not the right thing. People will know what you're talking about.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
I'm looking it up. It's got multiple names, but the main name is no symbol, but the other one I'm seeing a lot is the prohibition sign.
I don't think I can tell customers to click on the prohibition sign. Oh.
No, this is for the slash. This is for the second slash.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when I'm clearing the console log, if I'm giving them instructions, I can't say, click on prohibition. But even if that is the name. I guess the no symbol is probably the way to...
no symbol, the circle.
Hello, Count.
Circle backslash symbol.
You again.
Circle backslash. Isn't that a forward slash in this instance, though?
I think someone mentioned that actually there's forward slash versions of it. And put up a picture of the Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm. Like even this one here is a forward slash.
Count, terrible news. I just discovered there's a photography ban throughout Parisaplatz.
What are you saying? Where is that written?
Follow me, I'll show you.
That's not paint, that's ketchup, you...
You see? Up there.
Unbelievable! Outrageous! I am furious! Young man, you must look after my camera while I resolve this issue. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Count.
See ya! I'm gonna just noink his camera.
The ends justify the means. I hope.
Leave his tripod there, because at least with the tripod there, when we give the camera back, which we won't, he can resume what he was doing. I forgot where I was going for a second.
It's me again. I can already tell you're excited by that.
I'll be excited if you have your press pass.
I think it's a European thing, but there are versions of that symbol that don't have the slash, and that's always confused me of like, are they saying it's allowed? Are they saying it's not allowed?
Yeah, because in Japan, isn't just the red circle mean that's accept? Like...
Yeah, it might be, because it says, the slash version is definitely Japan. Used in Japan.
Yeah.
Do you mind if
but, like,
I ask
both
you
closed
again?
In Europe,
Go to the IOC
circle,
office.
no
Thanks.
slash.
And you've got it now?
I think so. But ask me again in 10 minutes. See you later.
See you.
See you later, alligator. Here we go. Come on. Oh, Hank, wait.
Only photographers,
I've got
athletes, and
everything.
trainers are allowed to use this entrance. I've got everything I need. Apart from so much as a sliver of plausibility that I might pass for Edison.
There's an ISO standard for drawing them, and just reading the text, the rules on the ISO standard are so fucking arbitrary. And then sure enough, later on, it has two pictures, one of a non-conforming one and one of a conforming one. And the one that conforms to their standards looks like dog shit compared to the proper graphic.
I've clumped the whiskers together.
Okay.
The perfect false beard. Reminds me of a girl I once knew.
What? Isn't... Hang on.
You said that about the stained napkin.
No, the beard. But isn't a beard a... Like, when a woman is referred to as a beard, that's a... Like... A disguise as a gay man or something?
Yeah, it's a partner for a gay person to make it so that people don't think they're gay.
Edison's press pass. We're not too dissimilar.
How do I... Now do I just go? How do I...
Okay, I've got everything I need.
Good.
Press pass, camera, hat, glasses, and the pièce de résistance, of course. The Argali beard. Time to get suited and booted.
But other than that, it was easy. I got past the guard, found the locker room, and here I am.
that makes sense.
Well, that's a lovely story, Fenton.
Jamie
But why?
Tut.
We don't have much time, so I'll get straight to the point. I read that you're leading the decathlon, and you're just about to complete the last event.
The long jump?
Well, if you win the gold medal, you'll be invited to the reception after the contest. The museum where the reception is taking place is closed due to the event. No visitors allowed. I need to get in there and look around as soon as possible.
I hate to repeat myself, but...
Why, right? I know. I've asked myself the same thing a couple of dozen times. Do you remember Richard Weston?
Of course. You two helped me pass that test, remember? What about him?
He disappeared, and his trail leads to the museum. Well, the story's much longer than that, but for now I have to ask you to trust me. So, can you smuggle me in?
Absolutely. I couldn't leave an old Sandhurst chum in a bind, now could I?
Thanks, Glenn. I owe you one.
Of course, you are assuming one vital thing. That I win. Frankly, I've still got a slight lead, but the long jump just isn't my forte. That Erwin Huber in second place will likely pull past me at the last minute. He's the better jumper by far.
You have to sabotage him.
Every time this year.
So your
Just
lead
drive some
won't be
apple
enough to
seeds,
secure the
apple
goal.
thorns, I mean.
I doubt it. Huber always manages about 25 centimetres more than I do.
That's what she said.
If he's up to his usual standard today, and I don't manage the jump of my life, then those 25 centimetres will be enough for him to take the lead.
I see. I suppose I'll just have to cross my fingers.
Why don't you introduce yourself to Huber? You could be his date for the reception.
He's probably not my type.
And I am?
Beggars can't be choosers.
Very funny. Look, I'll give it my best shot. We'll just have to hope it's enough. Look at the time. I have to get moving. I'll see you after the jump. Well, Fenton, I've got to head out to the contest. I'm already running late.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Yeah, they are loud. You're right.
Fortunately, he's right. Ordinarily, of course, cheating would never cross my mind. There's too much at stake. I need to get into the museum. So, business as usual. I'll take a look around and come up with a plan. I need to tip the long jump in Glenn's favour. Funny. I honestly never expected a Tibetan rescue mission to involve rigging the Olympic Games. Still, silver linings and all that.
It's like talking to someone at a club. All right, I'm gonna save it.
Also, I guess it wasn't as pervasive, wasn't that loud, but when we were talking to Stan Lee, there was this really loud fly sound effect that was randomly playing.
Yeah, it was. All right,
and that was very distracting.
That should do it. All right, I will save it again, and we'll call it there because that's probably a really good segue. Now that we have to sabotage something else. All right, quit the game. Yes. Groundies. All right. Well, thank you guys as always for joining. Fantastic. It's good. It's a good game. Some of the puzzles in that one were a little obtuse. I mean, it made sense. It was just very like, unless you were, it was only that I happened to walk into the museum and my cursor was just over the doorknob. Did I see it? But we got there. We got there in the end.
Would have never figured that out.
Oh, really?
That's something where, like, I think using ketchup as any sort of marker is stupid and silly.
Yeah.
It goes off so fast.
For sure, for sure. All right, let's lock you guys in and we'll raid Brainsy because I do have a track that I want him to try. I charted a song that's for 6-string bass and I know he plays the 6-string bass. So let's send you guys over to there. Brain Martyr, raid, lock you guys in. Bang. Always put the cursor over the knob? Absolutely. Steve's used to that, for sure. That's just a Saturday night for him. 5-string bass is probably what I meant to say.
Cursor there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll send you guys over there. Make sure you do something lovely for yourself today. Get yourself a nice... I don't know if you guys have Magic Coffee over there, but Magic Coffee was an invention in Melbourne. It's very good. Very, very good. I have it with oat milk. Oat milk coffees are great. But anyway, have yourself a nice, dandy afternoon or night, and we'll see.
Magic coffee, just like normal coffee, but you pull it from a hat?
Yes, yes. It is actually, they froth the milk in a bowler hat, and then they serve it to you. No, it's a double ristretto with equal parts milk. So what it ends up doing is it makes a really strong flavored coffee, but it's not filled with milk like a latte. It's really yum. Yeah. All right. See you guys next.